What's good, everybody? The Crooks Process here to talk about the Tennessee Titans loss to the New England Patriots 31-13, in which the Patriots really dominated for a good majority of the game. First things first to talk about, you knew coming to this game that, a lot of emotion was coming to this game. And on the Titans side of things, you had a lot of emotion with the coaching table with Brian Callahan gone and his father Bill Callahan gone from the offensive line. So you had a lot of emotion there. Mike McCoy, the new interim head coach, and what happens with change brings new emotions, like how things, how you feel, how things gonna flow in the game, all that stuff, and you just never know how change is gonna be. Could a new coaching change, bring a boost to the team? So a lot of emotions going in that way as well. On the other side of things, you have Mike Vrabel come at the town. A lot of emotion there. A lot of fans still thinking he should be the head coach there here. And I'm just gonna say something about that real quick. I like Vrabel, like him a lot, but let's be real. He could be his own worst enemy at times. He was a stubborn mule when he was with this franchise. Titans fans, let's be real about that. You know, Not want to make changes to coordinators, keeping dudes around longer than they should have, like the Ackerman dude. So things of that nature. So, you know, as good as he is, let's be real about this. Sometimes the things that he has done when he was with the franchise was not great, and he kind of kneecapped himself, and when he eventually lost his job. So yeah, you can have your support and show him all that stuff, but I mean, look what he walked into the situation in New England. A nice young prospect in Drake May, tons of cap space. You know, I mean, who couldn't flourish in that situation? And then plus a division that we're looking at now is not really that good. Well, besides the Bills, other than that, if you could be confident, you could be saying 1 and 2. You're looking good. So you know, I know I get the Titans fan, y'all Titans fans. As a Suns fan, we get the emotion and stuff like that. I get, you know, sometimes ownership or the front office get things wrong, but sometimes you gotta let things go, and we'll see how things shake out for the future. Having said that, to the game though, you knew coming to this game that they were going to simplify things, get Cam Ward doing different things, trying to get him going early and stuff like that. And that first series, okay, looked pretty good. Moving the ball. First play of the game was our RPO in a sense, even though Cam Ward don't run. I'll give him more in a second. To Gunner him, he got the ball, got the first down. Okay, we moving the ball, getting DK involved, and he got the touchdown. So okay, we're cooking. Okay, okay, looking good, and all that stuff. And then after that first series, this thing just kind of went down, and all that. Cam Ward not hitting, throwing behind guys, not hitting guys in the numbers and stuff like that to make plays, all that. That was kind of like the theme of the game. The interceptions, and once again he fumbled again. That results into points for the other team. So that happened as well. So I think Cam Ward is kind of like, I won't say antsy to make results, but I think sometimes you gotta like slow down a little bit. I think I said that multiple times. Got the season. Sometimes you gotta slow down for his own good. You don't have to rush anything. Try not to force into everything. You know, I don't know what they tell him in the clock in his head what to do, but I think at times, you don't have to be so aggressive on every flow. Just kind of make everything count. Make it easy for yourself. And I think that's one thing that's kind of been tripping him up so far this season. I mean, he's a rookie. He'll grow, hopefully he will grow into these things and kind of learn from it. But you kind of look like from the first game to now, like, if you kind of like, slow stuff down a little bit, I think things would be a lot better for his development and all that, you know, for his future and whatnot. I didn't like, when the Patriots scored before the first half ended, and the Titans got the ball back, I think around the 40-yard line, and like 49 seconds left to go. I didn't like the play calling there. I like, what are we doing here? Why are we didn't get the ball back in the second half. I mean, the Patriots got the ball in the second half. We had 3 full timeouts, and we didn't go down and trying to score it all, or at least trying to get a field goal. And this is like still in that first half, we still kind of, has a good positive mojo, and we didn't take advantage of that. And I said to myself, this is why Mike McCoy just kind of been like a low-level assistant for the past few years. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this, three timeouts, against the Patriot team that trying to surprise and whatnot. Why not, try and drive the field? Try and at least get like a field goal. Like, show something different, you know what I'm saying? And trying to be conservative. It's like, what are we doing here, dog? 3 timeouts, and you not trying to drive the field and stuff like that. Gets like stretch the field with DK, something like that. So it's just like, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? What we doing here? And I don't care if Mike McCoy wins like 4 games in a row after this. Stuff like that is like, he can't stick around long term. You know what I'm saying? He cannot stick around long term. Other than that, the defense played like trash. Had multiple chances to get sacks on Dobbs and Drake May when he went out. Couldn't take advantage of those. The pass coverage by the linebackers was sorry today. Cody Barton played like crap today. The Patriots pressure, which was going to be a big thing, they couldn't slow that down for nothing. And they really turned on the heat in the second half. So it's just like the defense. I know Jeffrey Simmons and L'Jarius Sneed went out, but still the defense, I know they need better players, but it's just like, I feel like the coverage at times it just sucks. You know what I'm saying? The coverage sucks. I know it's I know it's the players, but sometimes the coverage sucks, and it's just like, come on, fellas, I know y'all can play better than this. I'm just saying. For the Patriots side of things, real quick, for y'all, y'all play very well. Just got to keep it a good work and just kind of trying to stay in second place in that AFC East. If y'all can do that, y'all can make the playoffs, and who knows what can happen in the playoffs. But y'all came in, y'all got the win like y'all should, and you just keep rolling along. But to wrap up here, they got the coach next week who's been playing very good. So we'll see how next week goes. And hopefully, this offense will play better and the defense will play better as well. So, other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. Titans lose 31-13. Just because you change coaches don't mean things change. Talk to y'all later. Peace.